Hey, what's going on YouTube? Your main man David Gamma repping SygacityGamers, and I'm back with part 2 of Street Fighter Road to Street Fighter 5. And we have the World Warrior, Street Fighter 2. This came out a few years after the original Street Fighter, and this is the one that actually introduced me to the series. I played this and knew about this before even knowing about part 1. This was also the most impactful one for me. I know Champion Edition did way more than this, but in terms of running into the game and falling in love with it, this is the one that put me on. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. And at the end, or maybe during the video, I'm going to give you a little bit about my experiences and the journeys, the good, bad, and the ugly. But yeah, man, let's get right into it. Oh, yeah. Okay. One thing about this that makes it so unique was now you can play with multiple characters, as opposed to the other one. It was just Ryu and Ken, and you really had no choice. This one gave you more of a feel of an actual tournament, you know, like an in-game story mode where everyone was trying to win the overall fighting tournament. Oh gosh, the chip is so weak. Come on. Let's see if I can reactions, baby. But yeah, man, it was a lot of cool features in this game, and I definitely remember, like, back around that time there was a movie that came out almost like 5-6 years before this was released, maybe longer, and it was called Big Trouble in Little China. Dang, look at that damage, yo. Whoa, did you guys see that? That was nuts. That was literally like more than half. Oh my gosh. Let's see if I can catch it again. Come on, jump. Come on, you know you want to jump. Yo, that was I hit him with with a DP. I don't know if that counted as a counter or whatever, but good grief, the damage is insane. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, around the 80s, the mid to late 80s, a movie called Big Trouble in Little China had hit the streets, hit the scene. I didn't see that movie until like the late 90s, but I just remember when this came out, a lot of people were referencing Blanca, and they were just talking about like how, you know, Street Fighter took bits and pieces of that movie. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, and I'm actually playing the PC port, still using the Xbox 360 Street Fighter fight stick, and it plays beautifully. But yeah, so, you know, when the game had released, or when it was available in my area, a lot of people were just basically saying, oh man, that I had that, you know, that they just felt like the game borrowed from many different things. And that wasn't a bad thing back then. You know, we just looked at it as, yo, this is actually cool, you know. I didn't see the movie, but my cousins, I remember they were breaking it down to me and telling me about the character that had the abilities that Blanca did. There we go. And so there was so much hype around this game. This is, you got to think, this is before the internet. This is before any kind of widespread information. It was really just talking about. That's how everything hit the streets. It was just, hey, you heard from this guy, I heard from this guy, I heard from this guy. So the stories would get convoluted. It would turn into these little myths and legends, and no one can even really verify some of the things that were said. And I remember back then I was hearing about like the handcuffs and, okay, come on, man. And all these little Easter eggs and cheat codes again, supposedly. Okay, I gotta get focused. I can't talk and fight this guy at the same time. But yeah, I was a little kid, man, super young. I can't remember the exact age, but I was not a teen yet when this came out. And it was available in corner stores and bodegas and pizza parlors. It was pretty much available like everywhere. It wasn't just the arcades. In fact, most of my Street Fighter experiences were not at the arcade. They were just at the local deli. You know, they just had arcade machines back then everywhere. You know, laundry mats, Chuck E. Cheese's, wherever you can go that would have young people, 9 out of 10 there was going to be an arcade machine. Get out of here. And so I just remember so many good memories playing this game, man. I wasted not wasted, but I spent so much money, so much of my lunch money too, playing this game. And when it came out for Super Nintendo, I lost my mind, yo. I think I probably lost the most sleep I ever did that year. I remember just spending hours and hours and hours of playing that. And what's crazy is, I believe that Game Genie, when that came out, it turned this into like Rainbow Edition and some other wacky, crazy, cool things you were able to do. But for the most part, this is the game that put me on Street Fighter, man. It's just crazy to think that in 2016, I'm finally going ahead and playing this. And it's been a while. And I'm actually going to try to beat it, too. Come on, get that out. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. So much easier now. That's the crazy thing. I've heard a lot of people say that too. When you play like some of the newer versions of Street Fighter, you know, with all the backdash and FADC, cancels, etc. And then you go back and play the older ones. My gosh. It just makes you wonder why you ever lost. So much easier playing these versions. Tried to get that perfect. But no. Yo, look at what his 2 hits did. One thing I did notice about this even back then was that the computer was not fair. I don't think Capcom ever cared about playing or creating a fair computer system. They were literally designed to react on your inputs. So of course they just knew what you were going to be doing and they would react to it. So you really had to find ways to beat them. That you just never had to use on a human player. Come on, man. See, like, he knew I was going to do the sweep, and he countered it with his sweep. One of the worst offenders in this game is Guile. My goodness. He's the dude that can do a walking forward blade kick. Like, literally walking forward, no charge, and he'll just go right into a blade kick. Or he can do the same thing with a sonic boom. Not walking backwards, he'll be walking forwards and then just hit you with a sonic boom. Come on, man. Chill out, Geef. Them stupid. Back up, dude. Back up, dude. With a, get out of here. Yo, look at the background characters. Good grief. They're all like over 70 and they drinking hard, partying hard too. There was so many stereotypes back then too, man. I remember Punch-Out. The original name for Soda Popinski was vodka something. It was like brew vodka. You know, can't remember the exact name, but it was some kind of wild stereotype for Russians back then that they just loved to drink and fight. And they always had your token Indian guy. Of course, you had your token black guy. He'd be the guy that you hope to never run into in the alleys, right? But yeah, all the stereotypes was heavy back then too, man, around the 80s and early 90s. Now we're a lot more PC and friendly and everything like that, but it was crazy back then. Look at that chicken in the background. You know what they about to do with it. He gonna be missing the head very soon. Come on. Come on. Cut it out. Whoa. There we go. There we go. But yeah, man, this is the game that put me on to the whole Street Fighter series. This is what made me fall in love with it, man. I'm kind of glad I played this first. I think if I played part 1, I would have just lost interest in the whole series. So maybe it's good that I played this. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it. Come on. No, my gosh. Just one. I missed that one. It's all good, though. Let's go to India. Spin kick. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, he getting it. You know he getting it. Ooh. Wow, 2 dizzies in the same round. Oh, come on, man. Oh, God. Oh, right. Okay. All right. I'll give him that. Used to sound like he's saying, come on, man, cut that out, dude. Cut that out, man. Right on your spine. Right on your back. Look at his leg. I'm gonna fold him up. Come on, let's go. Alright. There really wasn't much to this game, you know, now that I think about it. However, the simple gameplay still created some of the biggest rivalries and the most challenging dynamics. Okay, he getting it. Started from his kneecaps, went all the way up to his head. Alright, so all the world warriors are taken care of. Now we're gonna get busy. This is when the game gets challenging, man. Remember this guy? Balrog is what they call him in the US, but it really was Mike Bison. Oh, I'm glad he... Oh, gosh. What am I doing, yo? It's like, alright, I gotta figure out something here. He's like a brick wall, just nothing I can do to penetrate him. Let's get it though. Let's get it. Okay, I didn't mean that. Oh, come on. Come on. Alright, we're gonna have to continue. I wasn't focused at all. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to zone him out. Hit him with that 1-2 okie doke. Because I do have to see the ending of this. So, flowchart Ken, here we go. Get it out. I hate playing this way though, but this is exactly the way I need to play to beat this type of guy, man. This is exactly... Come on, get it. Get that late DP. See? Perfect. Yeah, I hate playing like that though. I like to have fun and, you know, try different things out, even with the older Street Fighters. But unfortunately, he forced my hand. That's so lame. He doesn't move when he does that. Get out of here with all that. Come on, man. Cut that out. The Golden Nugget. I've never been to Vegas, but I hear it's still around. Alright, here we go. Cut that out. Watch you flip. Oh. Oh. Wow. I remember that taking so much energy. Night night. Alright. I only got 2 more to go. Go ahead, flip into it. Oh, okay. Good grief, this is one jumping maniac. Come on, flip into it. Yeah, cut that out. You see how much of a robotic gameplay they have? They do the exact same things, man. It was like once you memorize their patterns, you can just easily beat them. It's just that robotic. A few of them had some reactions. Let's get the heavy DP. Yo, I tried the forward dash. Alright, now he was actually the boss in Street Fighter 1. It's funny because I didn't know that till I actually beat it. Oh, really? Get that out. Oh, gosh. Yo, we both hit each other like 3 times. He just hit me first, so he took me out. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. Cut it out. He almost had me too. Got that big old tree in the foreground. Come on. Come on, Sygat. Cut it out. Come on. It's crazy, but cut it out, man. Oh gosh. Yeah, man, corner with the heavy DP. I gave you that scar, not Ryu. Good grief. Yo, look at Bison's face. Look at his eyes, yo. That boy do some unsavory things. Oh gosh, come on. Come on. Hit it out. Oh gosh. Alright. Cut it out. Check them reactions, son. Yeah, I remember this because he used to do that pause like for about a second. He you know, it's kind of like, hey, I'm about to Psycho Crush. Here I go. What are you doing here? See, it's like a slight pause. Do it, do it, do it. Do it. Look at how you jumped back, man. Do the stupid psycho crush. That's it, ladies and gents. Street Fighter World Warrior. Wow, look at how his wife is looking compared to him. He has a little bit more details, and you know, she looks like a big cartoon character, cardboard, just skedaddling towards him. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you actually did, as promised, I'll give you some breakdown as to my experience with Street Fighter 2 World Warrior. In addition to what I've already said, first played this game when I was a little kid, man, like before I was even a teen. And when I saw the game, my goodness, it was so different from everything that existed back then. I was always into arcades and video games. Back then, you just had the Double Dragons. You had like Narc, you know, like the Rad Racers, the Sprints, Super Sprints, like just those type of games. So when I ran into this, it was just an entirely new concept. You would put your quarter in and play as a certain character, and your goal was to beat a series of different fighters. And then you can actually play against another human. It was unheard of at the time. So I just remember thinking to myself, yo, this concept is crazy. It's really cool. And then what the characters were able to do, throw a fireball out of their hand, a spin kick, or, you know, you can charge up with Blanca. All of that was just very new to the gaming world at that time, and it was insane. I mean, it was one of those things as a little kid you'll never forget. And that really, it didn't take long. I think it was maybe the first time I played it, I fell in love with it. And it created a competitiveness that didn't exist in the arcades before that. It was a lot of co-op. It was a lot of like single-player arcade games, time-based. And, you know, the games that you just had to keep putting in quarters or less the time will run out. But when this hit the scene, everyone wanted to be a competitive player. And I remember people having their quarters lined up on the arcade cabinet saying, I got next. They would be like, yo, I'm playing 10 minutes from now, and the way your quarter was lined up would dictate when you were playing. So if you were like the third highest quarter, that just meant you were playing third. It was crazy back then, man. The arcades were lined up. They must have made millions, not just off this, but especially off the other ones that came out. And all in all, I just want to say that yes, this is one of my most favorite versions of it, because it's the first one that I've ever played. It's the one that put me up on a game, and it's definitely the one that made me fall in love with Street Fighter. Hope you guys are going to keep watching the rest of the series, because of course we have the most popular, the most groundbreaking version, Street Fighter Champion Edition, in regards to the arcade, and that's going to be the next one. So until next episode, guys, peace and love. Your boy David Gamma, repping SygacityGamers. I'm out.